Alright, Castle Freak. This was the third story-quoted adaptation of an H.P. Lovecraft story, this one mixing The Outsiders and the Dunwich Horror into one semi-cohesive film. Starring horror legends Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton, who play a couple who have inherited Charles Band's castle. Combs haunts himself from an accident he caused driving drunk that took both his son and his daughter's vision. They find out Combs' character's deceased birth mother had left him a castle, but we learn he has a secret brother believed to be dead, but an empty baby's casket reveals the freakish brother is still alive and in the castle. Gordon was ramping up production on Space Tuckers when in Charles Band's office he noticed an intriguing poster, with Band describing it as, "Well, that's a castle, and there's the freak." With little other direction, Band let Stuart Gordon off the leash, and from there, Gordon had the script developed and stayed true to Band's simple vision. With a $500,000 budget and a pair of shelves of stories from H.P. Lovecraft, this movie was really made on a whim, and taking much more of a serious tone than Reanimator or From Beyond had in the past. Shot in the aforementioned Charles Band's castle, where the whole cast and crew also stayed the duration of filming. The castle resided in Italy and was the perfect home for Band and the perfect set for a handful of his films. Full Moon had faced financial problems around this time, which in part is why the film is so unknown. But returning to the plot, the creature, who we learn is the brother, breaks from his chains, chewing through his thumb like a fan at a Rihanna concert. Ashamed of his appearance, he dons a cloth over his face, which I have to assume Ye had taken inspiration from. The brother witnesses Combs take a Lady of the Night home into the castle, and isn't a fan of adultery. He took notes though. After whispering sweet things into his brother's ear, he not only eats her flesh, but the brother also kills their housekeeper, pinning both deaths on Combs, landing him in jail after an old-fashioned Italian beatdown. One thing I find great about this part of the film, though, is the hooker and the cops didn't speak much English, so their scenes are left unsubtitled Italian dialogue, which I like since it leaves you confused and in the shoes of Combs' character. The Italian precinct has about as much security as El Chapo's prison cell, since Combs basically strolls out of there with little to any trouble at all. Meanwhile, our freak hangs a cop with some chains and sneaks under sheets playing possum as if Andy were coming or something, before taking a quick bite of the cop's face. The freak goes after the blind daughter, who ends up in a brawl cause we gotta sell the movie. Eventually, Combs gets back from his stroll and battles the freak, whip v nightstick. He ends up trying to redeem himself to save his wife and his daughter by grabbing the chain from his brother and jumping off the roof, taking the freak with him. Overall, not a bad movie. At least two amazing horror actors, and Barbara Crampton went on to produce a remake alongside Charles Band of Castle Freak, which debuted in 2020. This one was like a bathroom without a stall door. It's not ideal Stuart Gordon H.P. Lovecraft adaptations, but it gets the job done. Definitely worth the watch, and the Joe Bob version makes the experience even better.